1 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. Pakistan says ceasefire violations by India are a threat to regional peace and security. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Information has said the government is focusing on austerity measures and industrialization. District administrations along River Sutlej have been cautioned to take necessary measures after India released about 200,000 cubic water into the river. In Afghanistan, 5 Taliban have been killed in a government-led airstrike in Logar province. And now the news in detail. Pakistan has lodged a strong protest with India over its recent ceasefire violations along the line of control. The Director General of South Asia and SAARC, Dr. Mohammad Faisal, summoned the Indian Deputy High Commissioner Gaurav Ahluwalia at the Foreign Office today in Islamabad and condemned the unprovoked ceasefire violations by the Indian occupation forces yesterday in Hot Spring and Chirikot sectors along the line of control. 2 elderly innocent civilians were martyred and a 7-year-old minor boy got seriously injured in the unprovoked firing. The Director General of South Asia and SAARC urged the Indian side to respect the 2003 ceasefire arrangement and maintain peace along the line of control and the working boundary. In a statement, the Foreign Office spokesperson said the Indian forces have continuously been targeting civilian populated areas with artillery fire, heavy caliber mortars, and automatic weapons along the line of control and the working boundary. This unprecedented escalation in ceasefire violations by India is continuing from the year 2017, when the Indian forces committed 1,970 ceasefire violations. He said the ceasefire violations by India are a threat to regional peace and security and may lead to strategic miscalculation. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Information, Dr. Firdaus Ashiq, says the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf government saved the country from bankruptcy. Talking to a private television channel this morning, she said the government is focusing on austerity measures and wealth creation through industrialization. She said industrialization will help reduce economic woes of the masses. Meanwhile, in a tweet today, Dr. Firdaus Ashiq said the objective of Plan for Pakistan campaign is to make every nook and corner of the country green. She said Imran Khan is the only leader who took solid steps to deal with the challenges of climate change and gave special importance to tree plantation. India has released 150,000 to 200,000 cubic water into River Sutlej, which will enter Ganda Singhwala, a border village near Kasur, during the next 12 to 24 hours. The administrations of Kasur and other districts located at the bank of River Sutlej have been advised to initiate necessary measures to tackle emergencies. Meanwhile, the Punjab Minister for Population Welfare, Mohammad Hashim Dogar, along with the Commissioner Lahore Division, Mohammad Asif Bilal Lodi, visited the flood-prone areas of District Kasur early this morning. The provincial minister asked the people living at the bank of River Sutlej to evacuate. The Azad Jammu Kashmir Prime Minister Raja Farooq Haider Khan says the United States should play its role for the resolution of the Kashmir dispute in accordance with the United Nations Security Council resolutions. He was talking to the American President's advisor Sajid Tarar in Islamabad today. The AJK Prime Minister said Indian forces are targeting civilian population along the line of control. He said the Indian forces are using banned cluster bombs. In occupied Kashmir, the Indian authorities have arrested thousands of people amid imposition of continued curfew and other restrictions across the valley since August 5th, when Narendra Modi government announced scrapping of the special status of Jammu and Kashmir. Talking to Agence France Presse in Srinagar, a magistrate confirmed that at least 4,000 people were arrested under the Black Public Safety Act over the past 2 weeks. Meanwhile, the authorities have turned the valley, particularly Srinagar, into a military garrison by deploying the Indian troops and police personnel in every nook and corner of the valley as curfew and other restrictions entered its 15th day today. In Afghanistan, 5 Taliban militants have been killed after fighting aircraft targeted their hideout in Logar province. In a statement, the provincial police spokesman said Taliban's shadow district governor for Azra district was among those killed. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.